Ever wondered how woven wool carpets are made? Carpet weaving, an ancient craft, is a captivating blend of technical skill, artistic flair, and cultural heritage. Originating thousands of years ago, this tradition has been entwining threads of history, culture, and creativity into intricate patterns and designs. Let's take a step back and appreciate the humble beginnings of this craft. From the nomadic tribes of ancient Persia to the skilled artisans of today's world, carpet weaving has always been a symbol of artistic expression and utility. Each region, each tribe, each artisan lends a unique touch to their work, creating a tapestry of stories woven into the very fabric of the carpets. Now, picture a wool carpet. Warm, soft and resilient, wool is the lifeblood of carpet weaving. This natural fibre brings an unparalleled depth and richness to carpets, making them not only durable but also luxuriously comfortable. The charm of wool lies in its versatility. Whether it's a plush, dense carpet for a cosy living room or a flat, tight weave for a high-traffic hallway, wool delivers. What's more, wool is a sustainable choice. It's renewable, biodegradable, and requires minimal processing, making it a favourite among eco-conscious artisans and consumers alike. So, how does a handful of wool transform into a woven masterpiece? The process, while complex, can be broken down into 6 key steps: sourcing the wool, preparing it for weaving, setting up the loom, the actual weaving process, and finally, the finishing touches. Each step is a dance of precision and creativity, resulting in a product that is as beautiful as it is functional. But it's not just about the steps. The magic lies in the intricate details, the carefully considered knots, the varying depths of tufts, the structures that give each carpet its unique persona. These nuances, these details, these intricacies are what make carpet weaving a craft, an art, a tradition. With that foundation, you are ready to delve into the fascinating process of carpet weaving. Why wool, you might ask? Well, it's not a random choice, but rather a decision steeped in centuries of craft and tradition. Wool has long been the preferred material for carpet weaving, and for good reasons. Firstly, wool has an incredible durability. This means that woolen carpets can withstand years of use without showing signs of wear. They can bear the weight of furniture, the patter of feet, and still look as good as new. Secondly, wool possesses a natural elasticity. This gives woolen carpets a certain resilience, allowing them to bounce back into shape even after being stretched or compressed. No matter how many times you walk over them, they retain their original form. Lastly, wool has an amazing ability to retain colours. This means that the vibrant patterns and designs woven into the carpet maintain their vividness over time. The unique properties of wool make it the star of the carpet weaving process. Before the weaving begins, the wool must be prepared. This is where the magic starts, with raw wool being transformed into vibrant yarn, ready for the loom. Let's begin with cleaning. Wool, straight off the sheep, is known as grease wool. It's not exactly the clean, fluffy material we're used to seeing. In its raw state, it's full of dirt, oils and other impurities. So our first step is a thorough cleaning or scouring to remove these impurities. This is done by soaking the wool in warm, soapy water. After a few rounds of soaking and rinsing, what we're left with is clean, fluffy wool, ready for the next step. Next comes carding. This step involves detangling the wool and aligning the fibres to make it easier to spin. Think of it as combing the wool. 2 carders, essentially flat boards with handles and small wire teeth, are used to brush the wool until it's smooth and the fibres are all going in the same direction. Now it's time to spin the wool into yarn. This is where the real transformation happens. The carded wool is drawn out and twisted to form a long, thin strand of yarn. This can be done using a spinning wheel or a drop spindle. The thickness of the yarn can be adjusted by controlling the amount of wool drawn out and the amount of twist applied. Finally, we come to dyeing. This is where the yarn gets its colour. The process involves soaking the yarn in a dye bath until the desired colour is achieved. The yarn is then rinsed, dried and wound into balls ready for weaving. There are countless colours and shades that can be achieved, adding to the endless possibilities of design and pattern in the final carpet. Each colour, each strand of yarn represents a choice, an intention, a story that's about to be woven into the carpet. With the wool prepared, It's time to set up the loom. And that, my friends, is how we get from a sheep's back to the brink of a beautiful hand-woven carpet. The loom is the weaver's canvas. A profound statement, isn't it? And it's true, the loom is where the magic of weaving takes place. So let's dive into the art of setting it up. First, we install the warp threads. These are the backbone of your carpet, running lengthwise on the loom. They need to be positioned with care and precision. Each thread is looped around the loom's beams, maintaining an even distribution. Now, tension is key. Too loose, and your carpet might end up with a slack weave. Too tight, and the threads could snap. So, we adjust the tension until it's just right, creating a taut but flexible canvas. Once the warp threads are in place and the tension is set, we're ready to introduce the weft threads. These will be woven in and out of the warp, building the structure and design of your carpet. With the loom set up, the weaving can begin. Weaving is where the magic happens. The weaving process is the heart of carpet making, where the weft threads dance with the warp threads, intertwining to form the canvas of our carpet. It is in this intricate ballet of threads that the patterns and designs come to life, giving the carpet its unique character and charm. First, the weaver selects the weft threads. These are the horizontal threads that will be woven through the vertical warp threads, which were set up on the loom in the previous stage. The choice of weft threads and their colours is crucial, as they primarily define the carpet's visual appeal. With the weft threads in hand, the weaver begins the process of interlacing. Using a shuttle, the weft threads are passed over and under the warp threads, creating a tight weave that forms the fabric of the carpet. This process is repeated row after row until the entire length of the warp is covered. But weaving is not just about interlacing threads, it's also about creating patterns and designs. Different weaving techniques can be utilized to achieve this. For instance, the plain weave, the simplest and most common technique, results in a uniform and tight fabric. The twill weave, on the other hand, creates a pattern of diagonal parallel ribs, adding a dash of complexity to the design. For more intricate patterns, weavers may employ the tapestry or brocade techniques, which allow for the creation of detailed motifs and designs. These techniques require a higher level of skill and precision, as the weaver must carefully control the tension of the threads and accurately follow the pattern. The weaving process is a labor of love, requiring patience, precision, and a keen eye for detail. Each thread interlaced, each pattern woven, adds to the story of the carpet, making it more than just a piece of fabric, but a work of art. Once the weaving is complete, the carpet is almost ready. But there's still a final touch needed to transform it from a woven fabric into a magnificent carpet. Stay tuned to discover what this final stage entails. A few final touches are needed before the carpet can be used. Now that we've navigated the intricate world of weaving, it's time to bring our woven wool carpet to fruition. The finishing processes are as important as the weaving itself. They are the icing on the cake, giving the carpet its final look and feel. First, we need to cut the carpet from the loom. This is done with utmost care to ensure that the weave doesn't unravel. A sharp blade glides through the warp threads, freeing the carpet from its wooden confines. As the blade slices through, we begin to see the fruits of our labor. A woven masterpiece, born from countless hours of meticulous work. Once the carpet is free, it's time to finish the edges. This process, known as binding or overlocking, secures the fringes and prevents them from fraying. We use thick threads, matching the color of the carpet, and sew them around the edges. This not only enhances the durability of the carpet, but also gives it a neat, polished appearance. But we're not quite done yet. The next step is to clean the carpet. This is crucial to remove any residual oils, dust, or wool fibers that may have accumulated during the weaving process. We gently wash the carpet with a mild, wool-friendly detergent, ensuring every fiber is spotless and vibrant. Finally, it's time for the inspection. We thoroughly examine the carpet for any possible defects. We look for uneven knots, color inconsistencies, or any other irregularities that may detract from its beauty. This is our commitment to perfection, ensuring that every woven wool carpet we create is nothing short of a work of art. The finishing touches are an exercise in precision and patience. They require a keen eye for detail and a deep understanding of the craft, but the reward is well worth the effort. And there you have it, a beautifully woven wool carpet, ready to enhance any space it occupies. Now that we've woven our carpet and added the finishing touches, let's delve deeper into the world of carpet making. Specifically, we'll be discussing various knotting techniques that add to the durability and beauty of our creations. You see, weaving is just one part of the process. There are several other methods used to create these intricate designs, each unique and alluring in its own right. First, we have the traditional weaving method, where the weft threads are interlaced with the warp threads. This creates a flat, even surface, perfect for those simple yet elegant designs. Weaving is a time-honored technique passed down through generations of skilled artisans. Next, we have knotting. In this technique, each tuft is tied individually to the warp threads. This allows for a more durable and intricate design, as each knot can be manipulated to form complex patterns and motifs. Knotting is a labor-intensive process requiring a high level of skill and patience, but the results are truly breathtaking, producing carpets with a rich, textured feel. Finally, we have tufting. This is a modern method where a pre-woven backing is used, and the tufts are inserted with a tufting gun. This makes the process faster and more efficient, ideal for large-scale production. Despite its efficiency, tufting still requires a keen eye for detail, ensuring each tuft is perfectly placed to create the desired design. Each technique has its own charm and application, adding to the rich tapestry of carpet making. Whether it's the traditional weaving, the meticulous knotting, or the efficient tufting, each method contributes to the creation of beautiful, high-quality carpets. Carpets that aren't just functional pieces, but works of art that tell a story of craft, tradition, and innovation. And that, dear viewers, is the magic of carpet making.